Was out for my daily walk, just reflecting on my last client, who him and his partner are in a mixed orientation marriage. So usually that's where one is gay or lesbian and the other one's not. And I don't think a lot of mental health professionals talk about this. We talk about a lot of things, but there's a lot of people in mixed orientation relationships, and the majority of them come out after marriage. I mean, some go into it knowing, and there's different dynamics. Some marriages have an understanding where, they sleep in separate bedrooms, they have a separate life, whatever. The majority that I work with are completely monogamous to each other. They're in love. They're physically active. They're sexually active. They have kids. They just, one happens to be gay or lesbian. And the reason I get on here and just mention this is to let you know, if you are in a mixed orientation relationship, I'm not going to say it's tremendously common, but it's more common than you think. And like I said, the dynamics are many. The majority, like I said, of my mixed orientation couples are monogamous and happy and in love. They're just navigating orientation because they have different orientation. Some of them, like I said, have different boundaries, different rules, different protocols. But again, the main thing I wanted to say here is no matter what relationship you're in, you're not alone. You're not the only ones, even if you're not vocal. And the reason I say that is because a good majority of people that are in mixed orientation relationships, they're not really outside of their marriage. So now, don't get me wrong, a lot of them are. Their kids know, the parents know, their neighbors know, the friends know, what have you. But especially people that, a lot of my older clients, and when I mean older, I mean 70s and 80s. They didn't live in a society where you could, be in love with somebody of the same gender and have kids or adopt kids and raise kids. And so it was a tremendous amount of societal pressure to get married to somebody of the opposite sex. And that's where they are, but they wanted to be very honest with their spouse. And so they came out. However, together they decided, we're going to work this out. So they're not out. They're not out to extended family and friends, and they just need some extra support in various ways. So again, not to beat a dead horse, you're not alone.